Sorry guys, I hate to have to do that to you and to do that to the Pokemon theme song, but you know what? We got some amazing games coming your way here. It's the Black Monster Cup. We're underway with our first semifinal of the day. It is SK Gaming Prime up against Ninjas in Pyjamas. And SKP will be over on that blue side, and we'll have NIP over on the red. And as you can see, that is actually not red. So, for some reason, Colorblind wants to change every single game. Whatever, we'll stick with it now. And let's go to the lineups for you guys who might not be familiar with either of these teams. If you're not, you know what, get out of here. I don't know who the hell you are. You should know these names by heart here. And SKP, we have Smitty J, Kikis, What the Fox, Zwiz, and Zytem. On the side of NIP, we have Kabuchard, I'm So Fresh, Alex Itch, Freeze, and Dude. And well, as you can see, kind of a similar invade coming from both teams, though. SKP just going to back out after placing those wards. So, will they actually go in for their own blue buff? Will they expect it? They don't have anything down there, unfortunately. But we'll see. Looks like they will potentially... Oh, they're going to go for it. Kikis. Kikis, no. Do they... They don't spot him. This is going to be bad. He's up against 4 people here with 2. And you also have Alex Dinner to help out as well. Here they come around, swing around with actually multiple people coming in. They land the Q onto someone. And they will immediately just kind of walk in there, realizing that was more than we kind of expected. Kiki's getting a little bit lucky with that Q. But still, it's not over just yet. NIP maybe looking for a fight here. See the harass trying to come in from both sides here. Zwiz off the side in a great position to just attack with a ball, but lands on 2 people. Let's see if they commit for it. Smitty gets hooked in, and he's taking a lot of damage. Forced to flash away. Kiki's going into being forced to flash back out. Not really great communication on the side of SKP, but they're still sticking around. Alex is just coming in from the backside, and he's looking for something here, but unfortunately, he's not going to catch on anything. The bubble doesn't connect this time. And SKP gonna back away, losing 2 summoners right there with the flashes and losing their blue buff. So, looks like we will have to have Zwiz and Zytens commit up to that top side, and Smitty J will just go down towards that bottom lane. Now, how are SKP gonna respond to this? You can see Kiki's trying to get over to the blue buff on the enemy side. And What the Fox trying to push him in as quick as he can, just get that early level 2, get that advantage. And of course, Kabuchard is gonna teleport down towards that bottom lane as well as Smitty J. So, kind of a rough start here for SKP, but Kikis will still pick up blue buff here. Get a little bit low off of it, which actually could come back to hurt him quite a bit. And he should be okay. He should be fine here. I'm So Fresh getting his red now. Gonna be able to transition into some ganks here, potentially in that top lane where we do have Zwiz and Zyten up against Freeze and Dude. It looks like I'm supposed to be a little bit aggressive here, and Zyten taking heal on level 2. Not going for some early poke here, but nonetheless, they are down a flash on Kikis and Smitty, which honestly can come back to hurt them here. And see, I'm So Fresh continue to farm up here. And Smitty at 6 CS to 10. Of course, we're going to have a pause coming in. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Apparently, there's some lag issues on Dude's end. So I guess I can take this time here to describe the giveaways that we're doing for you a little bit later on after, I believe, each game. So I have this soundboard on my tablet from all the League of Legends champions, including their different skins, if they have different sounds from it. And I'll be randomly playing one or a couple of them during the breaks, and you have to guess what they are exactly and tweet it to me, as well as Black Monster Cup, to be eligible to win. And the first one to actually answer it correctly will be winning it. And obviously we'll be doing this a little bit later on. Either way, we're getting back underway at the game. Fresh, he's swinging around top side. He's not spotted out here. And this is most certainly going to be first blood. This has to be first blood here. Big minion wave pushed in. They're trying to clear this one out here. The flash flake comes in. They're looking for Zyten. And you know what? Zyten does get slowed up. I'm So Fresh comes in from the side. And that will be first blood over to I'm So Fresh. Now looking for Zwiz here. Won't have the re-jump. And Zwiz will have flashed away the hook. Gonna land! He catches him on the flash. And now Zwiz is going to go down for this one as well. And NIP going to pick up an early double here. 1 for Freeze, 1 for I'm So Fresh. A fantastic start for them. A fantastic read coming out of Dude right there. Showing why he was in the LCS for Against All Authority. NIP getting a strong early start here. Kind of just cracked my voice on that screen too. And either way, that was a fantastic game coming in. And he's not going to get the ward, but either way, it was a great job by him. And such a perfect read by Dio there. So, NIP early 2-0 lead. Have an early 1.1 thousand gold lead as well. And Alex Itch, you know what? Not having that tough a time middle. 20 to 18, 21 now. And he's continuing farming up here. As you can see, What the Fox playing this one a little bit safe. Though Kikis might come in from the side here looking for Alex. Oh, What the Fox missing that candy minion can actually really hurt him quite bad here. But he's still picking up a lot of the CS, as you can see, so not hurting too bad. Now, in the meantime, we're going to see Freeze and Diode head down towards the bottom lane. And they're swapping it back up again. Freeze going to get the stealth in. And Smitty going to take some harass here. He has no flash, but doesn't take too much damage. Still dodge away from the hook. And he will be fine. So, Zwiz and Zy10 getting a little bit lucky here. Now going up against Kavachard in a 2-on-1. So Zwiz still will be able to continually farm up here. This does give early control here for NIP towards that dragon if they want to go for it. The fact that your AD carrying support up towards that top side is going to be very dangerous. And right now, as you can see, Fresh looking for a gank on the bottom side of Smitty. No flash still. They have the timer out. They know exactly what's going to be up here. But look at this. Kiki's reading into it, coming down bottom, just to help out, making sure that he can pick up this farm here. And Smitty going head-to-head against Freeze here, taking a lot of damage, actually. And he will just back away. Now, Fresh looking for the gank middle. It's been a lot more present. And, well, they will spy each other and just back off. So, not going to be making much out of that. But either way, he's applying pressure in a lot of lanes where Kiki's just unfortunately isn't doing much here. And you see Freeze just trying to heal up here with those pots. And Fresh will be spotted coming towards this bottom side. So, I won't really be able to make the gank happen. Either way, keeps the pressure off, gets some free time for Freeze to farm up here. Meantime, top lane, Kavachard up in the 1v2. 36 to 28 CS if you compare the top laners, I guess you can say. He's farming pretty well here, as you can see. I mean, he does get harassed every once in a while under turret, but he's doing okay. He has double Doran's Blade for that lifesteal to stay alive in lane a little bit easier. Alex, ooh. Now hitting level 6. Will he look for the all-in? Will he look for the ultimate? He knows the knockup's now down. He could go for it. He has a flash. And you can see What the Fox playing this one very, very safe. Looks like they will just back away, though. Not going to go for it. Meantime, Fresh, going to be looking for Dragon here. He has a Spirit Stone, has the extra damage. There's nowhere to spot it out. In the meantime, Freeze is pushing bombs, so they're going to get pretty much a free control of this one. Kavachard even going on the top side. He will be just forced back, though, and forced very low on HP. And Alexich will just teleport back towards that mid lane. So, it should be a free dragon. Looks like it has been not spotted out just yet. Oh, Alex going in, going ham here. Does get knocked up under the turret. And What the Fox might be able to turn around, but no, Alex gets the last auto attack, gets the kill. And he does survive. So he gets dragon, gets a kill middle, and now he's going to get a big lead here with that Sheen coming in with another... only 500 gold to spend. Doesn't matter. They're getting some strong control here. Now transition in the middle, looking for a free turret, maybe. Hook gonna come in just barely. Miss Kiki's, though, and Freeze just stand right on top of him. Gets the slow as well. And well, they won't have anything to really follow up with this, unfortunately, but still taking a lot of damage, Kiki's is. And this could potentially be a first turret of the game here, going for an IP. Down to about half HP. Looks like it will be. All right, so we will have a turret picked up here for NIP after picking up a dragon as well. Then SK will respawn as well in that mid lane, picking up one themselves. So he's making something out of nothing, but still, they are down 2.2 thousand gold. And Alex, doing well. Fresh, doing well. And Freeze doing well as well. So that is just going to be really dangerous to go up against. Not to mention they have the blue buff time. Alex will be able to pick that up. Now he might actually get caught off here. He's got to be careful. Dude will be coming in to help, looking for Zy10. Oh, we'll switch over to the Coggles. We'll land the hook as well. Zwiz going to go down from this one. He most certainly can't escape this, but here comes What the Fox from the side. Smitty picks up the kill with the... actually just walking in and the flash, and that'll be a second kill as well with the kick coming back in. Zwiz picks up one more. And that will be Diode escaping. So for that blue buff, they actually lose it in the end, and they lose 2 kills. And that's SKP finally starting to show up in this game a little bit. Not to mention trying to take away this red buff here, which they will most certainly be able to do. So now putting I'm So Fresh on only 1 buff. If he can get blue buff in time. And SKP, they are fighting. Not going to give up an easy game here. Alright, so I want to see NIP trying to get revenge for when they played SKP in the Challenger Series playoffs. Unfortunately placing 4th, and because of that, they won't have the opportunity to really play, well, at the moment, to get back in LCS. Obviously, there's still 2 slots available. I'm not 100% sure on exactly what's happening with that. If it's been announced, I haven't read it. Well, we'll see. Fresh. Gonna be able to get down towards bottom. Not spotted out, but he's going to be in a really bad position here. As you see, Smitty all by himself. He has 2 people coming in from the lane. They're looking for the kill onto him. The Nami tidal wave going to come in. Going to get the knockup, but just a little bit too late. And Kavachard a little bit low on health. Will flash away from that bubble. And he should be fine here as they have that disengage. So they will pick up 1 kill and survive with both. That takes us now 4-2 here in favor of NIP. It isn't over just yet. Dragon, obviously a long time to go on its spawn. You see Alex looking here for What the Fox, the hook. Not sure if it's going to land, but doesn't matter. Gets the flay onto him nonetheless. And the knockout comes in, but you know what? It's not going to say what the fox as Alex picks up the kill, gets the red buff. And Alex is 2-1 here. And we're starting to see a little bit of Alex that we saw back in LCS, looking very confident, playing those assassins like we need to see him do. And Zwiz, you're dead, son. You're dead, son. I'm not sure if he can do anything in this 1v2 here. Fresh just jump in straight on top of him, gets the slow as well, doesn't dodge away from the flash, but he's looking for the kill. So Fresh, he picks it up, and you know what? He turns it around. Fresh getting a little bit cocky right there, and Zwiz will pick up the 1v2, getting 1 kill, getting the blue buff. And I spoke a little bit too early right there. Fantastic job of him. Sheen really pulling its weight right there. And again, Fresh just getting a little bit too confident. Alex now getting caught out in the middle. Gets kicked back as well. He has the red buff here to slow up. He should have his playful trickster up in just in a second. There it is. He's going to be able to escape away from that one. But can he escape What the Fox? Exhaust going to come in. He's got to do something here, but he's got nothing up. And that will be actually What the Fox going down from this one. The red buff isn't enough. No, the safeguard comes in. And he does escape that just barely. Nothing else he can say except calculate on that one. And he will start to turn around here. So now 1-2-2 here for What the Fox. And a 2-2 scoreline here for Alex in that mid lane. Dude, all by himself down the bottom lane. This freeze will rotate back around. But let's talk about, as this game goes on. Smitty, he's got his tier. Catalyst will be done when he goes back. Sorry, Rod of Ages will actually be a little bit late here, though. Getting close to it, actually, because he's going to have the Catalyst done. All he needs is just the completion price. Alright, so we have that. We have I'm So Fresh, with those 2 kills, 40 CS. He's going towards a Brutalizer, it looks like right now. He's going to have a lot of damage, but he's been dealt with pretty well so far. You obviously saw Zwiz be able to 1v1 him. And of course you have Alex. Now with that Lich Bane has a lot of burst potential. Here's to see if he's going to go in for a DFG or something like that soon. And you have Freeze, of course, who's going for that Blade of the Rune King. So he's having a pretty good game here so far. And over on the other side, of course, Smitty, like I said, Catalyst done. Rite of Ages almost completed. Oh, he has to go in on this one. What the Fox looking for the 1v1 here. He's going to get knocked up by the Fizz Ultimate, obviously. And looks like Alex will be able to escape with the help of the Flash. Again, both these mid laners really out for blood against each other. And then you have, of course, Yasuo, the Stack Shiv now done. Yeah, Zwiz now 2/3 of that Triforce completed. And both these teams have pretty good late game teams, to be honest. You have, Kog'Maw on one side, Ryze as well, up against a Fizz, a Twitch, a Kha'Zix. Pretty evenly balanced when it comes into the late game. The one thing NIP doesn't have, though, is tankiness. And Kawachar trying to be the one to really kind of man up in that boat, picking up that Randuin's Omen very soon. Or on SK side, you have Kikis, you have Smitty. You have these really these 2 people who can build very tanky. And of course, Ryze will automatically just get tanky with his natural build order. So I'm starting to worry for NIP that if they don't start, getting a little bit more momentum early on, then unfortunately, it's going to be really rough for them as they transition into that mid to late game. My mid game was really going to be pretty damn strong, where Ryze doesn't hit that power up just yet. As you can see, ever since those first turrets have been taking the game, slowing down quite a bit. Let's see, Fresh just getting a little bit of farm here in middle as well, helping out Alex. Just trying to push in, but Dragon is up. You see Kiki's off to the side, maybe looking for it here. There's no ward to actually spot it going down, and I don't know if I agree with this. NIP going for blue up, they're going to steal it away. But again, is it really that big of a deal to steal it away? Because right now they might even lose Dragon for this one, and it looks like they will. I believe they walked across this pink ward, or walked near it, and that just gave up the whole shindig here. So that will be another Dragon, well, at least the first one picked up here for SKP. And look at that, 200 gold difference at 14 minutes in, very close game. And the tidal wave coming in, looking for the knock-up onto Freeze, and they will not get it. He just somehow gets right by it, and he will escape. But no, Kikis comes for that, kicks him in. A teleport coming from Kawachar. They're not going to go for the dive. Actually, it was Alex, sorry, teleporting in. And he's looking for the turnaround, but they will just back off. They're not going to commit for it. And both teams really putting out all the stops here. You can see there's a lot of revenge in the eyes of NIP. There's a lot of glory in the faces of SKP here, not wanting to give up anything. And let's see. And that 14.5 minute mark here. And 600 gold difference in favor of NIP here. Fresh looking for a gank top side. Won't have the opportunity. But you know what? They will have a dragon. A turret. Sorry. Alright, so. Let's see what Alex goes into next, actually. Sitting about 1,000 gold. Is he going to go DFG or Zhonya's? So I feel like if he uses Playful Trickster wrong, which, you know, he's Alex, he's probably not going to use it wrong. That's when things become very deadly. Oh, he's looking for the fight onto What the Fox, and he should be able to pick this one up here. The exhaust coming in, and Alex actually getting turned around on, but he does pick up the kill. The wind wall coming in a little bit too late to stop that ultimate. And Alex will be securing himself another kill. 3 and 2. And now 1,500 gold to spend. So, again, Zhonya's DFG. I would say the Zhonya's probably a better choice here up against this team. And look at that. Kiki's going in, looking for the kill on Alex. He'll pick it up here, and I don't think I'm Fresh going to turn this one around here. Kiki's, though, taking a lot of damage. Fresh doing a lot as well here. And that will be a kill. All right, so, again, spoke a little bit too soon. Didn't expect us Fresh to do that much. But with that Brutalizer done, he just powered through him. Now the 80 carries completing the first item. Blade the Rune King picked up here for Freeze. Triforce now done for Zwizz. And now Random and Omen done for Coward. So I'm a little bit worried for Freeze when it gets into these fights. Obviously, stealth going to be a big portion of him really getting in there doing a lot of damage. But, you know, Rise, who I believe they have the same... I believe Freeze has the same auto-tech range as Rise's Qs. Not his Rune Prison. So if they get on top of him, like, he's going to go down here. No, we'll see how it goes, obviously, as time does tick away. You can see Sweeping Lens is being picked up here. 4 on the side of SKP, 4 on the side of NIP. How's this one going to go down? You can see Cabo finally spotting out that pink orb that's been there for such a long time. And there will be a second one, obviously, in the bush right above it. He didn't spot it? Oh, no, they did spot it last second. Okay, so they're going to clean up those 2 pink orbs, which has honestly been causing them problems here in this game. It cost them that last dragon. This one right here when they did obviously go towards blue. Smitty, honestly knowing Alex is off to the side here. See, Fresh coming in yet again. Look at the damage, and here we go. Yasuo going in. What the Fox looking for the kill. Alex is going to get dropped here. Smitty picks up the kill, and that will bounce Fresh returning back onto him. So it'll be a 1-for-1 trade here so far. It looks like it will end in a 1-for-1 for now. Kiki's now coming in, looking for the flash Rune Prison, and he gets it. Oh, I'm so Fresh. He's going to be able to get the... Wow, the Hex Drink he picked up actually just recently. It's going to help him survive as well as help with the flash. And now that's Smitty down a flash here. But again, dude, 1v3 basically. Trying to hold on this one. Coward going for the teleport in, looking for the flay as well. Gets the flash off. Smitty getting caught out and hooked in. And here comes Coward off on the side. He's looking for a kill. And Smitty, well, they should be able to pick it up onto him as he gets exhausted up here. Realize he's probably dead. The bubble comes in, doesn't actually land. You see Kiki's off to the backside, taking quite a hefty amount of damage. That'll be NIP returning that 1 kill finally. And maybe shoving in for a turret here. Cabo, even with that Random and Omen, doing quite a bit of damage as you just saw. Zwizz, woof, getting a little bit too aggressive here. This actually could be the downfall of him, but look at that. What the Fox coming back in from the side, looking for a knockup, looking for something. And Coward will get over the wall, and he will survive for a little bit longer here. And you can see the knockup. Ooh, wrong button knockup coming in. Freeze, get the stealth up, get the slow as well. And actually, he doesn't get the slow because the wind wall comes in. And look at this, What the Fox is still committing for. He gets the knockup on it too. And he's looking for a kill here. I'm Fresh gets bubbled when he's going for the jump in. The flash comes in as well here to What the Fox. That will be on Fresh getting taken down. What the Fox still committing for this one. And they will pick up a second kill as well. But look at Alex just teleporting back in towards the mid lane, picks up one. But you know what? That's not going to be enough. He gets taken down. And that'll be a 1-for-3 trade in favor of SKP. Not ahead on kills, not ahead on gold just yet. But they will pick up this turret. They will finally take the gold lead for themselves. And they're looking for potentially a second turret here. Honestly, they will have it as well. So, SKP really started to turn it on here about the 18-minute mark in. And that wind wall, but What the Fox was just so spot on, stopping the slow, allowing him to have momentum, or that mobility that he needed to get around that fight in so many different directions. And he has like exhaust up now. He's so hard to deal with. Gonna have that Blade of the Rune King finished. Not just yet, but soon. And you can see Smitty even working in towards his Glacial Shroud. So Smitty's getting tanky. You can see Kiki's with that Giant Spell and Chain Vest coming in. He's getting tanky. And their 2 damage dealers, well, I can't even say 2 because it's 3 technically with Rise, are just honestly getting fed. 3 kills here for Smitty, 2 kills here for What the Fox, 2 kills for Zwizz. And the big quote-unquote fraggers on the side of NIP is Alex and I'm So Fresh currently with 4 kills apiece. And Alex actually even going for cooldown boots. Realizing that he's going to need those to... Once he gets Playful Trickster up as quick as possible in these fights. Oh, gonna land on Kiki's. Slow as well. The Flay on top of that, and look for the safeguard. They kick Thresh back into the team, and Dio gets caught out. And that will be What the Fox picking up that one. And you know what? Dragon's back up here, and it looks like it should go in favor of SKP, though. Alex coming down, ultimate up. Fresh off the side, trying to harass them down. They might lose Dragon, but they might be able to pick up a fight off of this one. And you can see Smitty taking quite a bit of damage here. The smite does come in. Kiki's picks it up. But what will happen off the back of that? Kawachar kind of getting caught out, taking a lot. The knockup gonna not land on Alex Ich, who does get the escape with the help of his ultimate. IP doesn't look at their done just yet. Freeze trying to track him down. Fresh going in, gets the slow on all 5 of them, as well as Kawachar getting the slow on his Swizz, but Swizz is turning it on, doing insane damage to Cabo. He's trying to run away, and it looks like Alex with the exhaust will get taken down, but he picks up one. Fresh does help secure at least another kill. That'll be a 2-for-1 trade. Not exactly what they need to make it worth it, but they're looking for more here, and unfortunately, they really won't be able to. I mean, see how low the side of SKP were on that one. And they might even lose a bomb turret. Smitty being very ballsy here on this bottom side. Sticking around here, and obviously we'll have Nami off the side to hold him up. We'll have What the Fox there. Fresh in the meantime, taking away red, but oh, is he gonna come down? He's gonna jump right into a ward here, and they know he's there. Are they gonna turn onto him? They have to be very careful. There's actually just completely locked in here, and you can see What the Fox going for the fight. Does get exhausted up, does get the distance though, and Smitty doing some good damage to Freeze. AB able to pick up the kill. The bubble lands, and Freeze will not go down from it just yet. Gets the flash, gets away, and What the Fox is still fighting. Gets the knockup. He's trying to run from this one, gets the build right, gets hooked in, and he will be killed here. Double kill. I'm not sure what's up with this. Coming in for I'm So Fresh. And that one will be worth it now, losing that Dragon, picking up 3 more kills off the back of it. So kind of a delayed ace coming in. And you can see 15 to 12, 22 minutes in, gold almost tied. Only a 600 difference here between these two teams. And if any of you had questions of, whether NIP were still practicing, still playing hard here, since they unfortunately were not able to get into the promotion tournament, I think you found your answer. Obviously with 2 slots still up for grabs, not sure exactly what's going to happen with them. They might be able to make their way back in. Alright, so Freeze now has that Blade of the Rune King, not Blade of the Rune King, sorry, the Brutalizer done. You can see Alex now, it looks like, still not sure if he's going Sonya's or DFG just yet with an Amp Tomb. And the Blade of the Rune King has been finished up by What the Fox. And not to mention Freeze, alright, so he'll go for the Omus. So let's see, Mikhail's is picked up for Zaitan, so obviously that's going to help out with the hook and help out with the healing that they might need in the middle of these fights. All they need to do is protect the Wiz, which they have the ability to do that. You have a Ryze, a Lee Sin, you have a Yasuo who's just honestly running around these fights. Dancing his way in very well. Alex got to be careful here. Does his ultimate, gets caught back up in. Oh, actually, he might be able to skip this one, but Zaitan comes in for the steal. And Alex just getting a little bit too aggressive, just getting caught out. And SKP have a great response to, Alex trying to split push here on this Fizz. Oh, Cabo gonna push bottom. Does have teleport, obviously. And looks like Baron obviously won't be done here just yet. Oh, Tideway gonna come in. Fresh can be able to get away from that with the help of the Lantern. And either way, you can see NIP, they're just getting caught out, being forced to play safe.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Let's see. I'll do that 24-minute mark. I would be surprised if this game goes on like another 20-30 minutes at this rate. Though, with the makeups of both teams, I don't think it really can get to that point. Look at this Freeze going in onto What the Fox. Gets the slow, gets some good damage in behind that, gets exhausted up though, gets turned on. Look at that, the ultimate coming out of What the Fox, but it's not enough to kill him, but the flash is enough, and he will potentially be able to run away with this one. The knockup coming out of Kawachar, but I'm So Fresh dodges it, picks up the kill himself. So 1-for-1 trade there. Freeze just getting a little bit too aggressive there, kind of underestimating the damage that What the Fox could do. And as Wiz looking for the slow on a Cabo, doing some pretty good damage, so I don't know why it's not letting us see him. Down now to half HP, and he looks like he's trying to go in here. His stun will eventually land on his Wiz. They're going to collapse on top of him, gets the flash over, and look at that. The Flay coming in, landing on 3 people, and they're looking for Alex. The zone is going to be used, going to buy him a little bit of time here, but doesn't matter. The flash not going to be enough. The Rune Prison locks him down. And Fresh trying to escape from this one. The flash will help out. The flash out of Kiki's will not land him the Q. There we go. The Kog'Maw ultimates, the safeguards in. Fresh will have the Lantern. Oof. Overpower. Not overpower, the Q. Overload. Wow, Jason. Was not enough, but either way, they pick up the red. They see the pink ward, and they have the ability to do Baron here. And you see how they're dealing with Alex. Like, he jumped in. Okay, no, he Zonias. They try to jump in straight on top of his Wiz, but they had a Rune Prison to lock him down. They have the burst damage right after that. And unfortunately, not much they can do after that. And, well, Freeze, he has ultimate up. He could potentially steal this one away. And you can see right now the rest, SKP backing off. The hook gonna come in. We'll get wind walled out, though. They're trying to secure their own blue buff here, which we'll go over to Zwiz. And Alex Fresh off to the side, getting some slows in. Doing some really good poke here, and Alex will be on that bottom lane, though. So they will stop the Baron. Now they're starting to follow it behind. 1,000 gold difference between the two. Master Fresh, I don't think he actually stole that away, but he was trying. Alright, Blade picked up here for Zwiz. He's got a huge power spike off of that, too. And you can see actually Fresh going in for a Last Whisper, so he's going very heavy damage oriented. Has the Brutalizer, has the Hex Drinker, Last Whisper, even Spirit of the Elder Lizard. And I mean, you've seen these fights. He does ridiculous damage. Obviously ranking up his W, ranking up his E, and most likely his Q next. There we go, dragging back up, looking for a fight here. Fresh to try to poke away. And Freeze getting the stealth in. He's got to be very careful, though. He doesn't actually know where there's a pink ward, and he does get the slows in. Even potentially get caught out here, taking a little bit of harassment. You see, off the top side, Kiki's going on Fresh, who's now very low on HP. And Alex still here. And it looks like they will just back off, so I'm not going to contest this at all. SKP picking up another dragon. And NIP, after having such a strong start, are starting to fall behind. Fresh just isn't tanky when they need a tank right now. Obviously, Kawachard is the real tank of their team, but obviously it's just 1 up against 2 here. And with a Kog'Maw on the other team, you're not really that tanky up against them. All right, so hitting that 27-minute mark, have to approach 30. And I feel like this game, I was saying originally, no, I wouldn't be surprised seeing it 20, 30 minutes in. I scratched that. I'd say like 10 minutes tops here between these two teams, just because of how aggressive they're being, how they're really trying to catch each other out here. You can still see 1 Oracle lens apiece here from both teams, and 3 sweeping lenses right behind that. Freeze going on his Wiz, doing some good damage. The ultimate comes in and out of Fresh. They're trying to catch him up, but he gets bubbled under the turret. He gets taken down here. His Wiz now gets Mikhail's, survives, and he picks up, or helps pick up a double kill here. And again, that's Mikhail's we're talking about. Yeah, obviously it won't get you out of much CC, but it will give you the heal that you need when you get dove on. And, well, they helped him survive. So now 6, 6, and 5 here for What the Fox. 5, 3, and 3 for Smitty J. And, of course, 3, 3, and 8 for Zwiz here. And so it certainly has to be Baron. Fresh just cannot survive the damage when he jumps in, getting caught up with the bubble. Rune Prison as well. There's just too much control on him. Luckily for him, there's 2 people on their team that they need to control. It's obviously Alex and Fresh, but they haven't really been there in the fight at the exact same time. All right, so Baron picked up here about 28.5 minutes in. How much gold do they have to spend? Oh, over 1,000 apiece here. Things are going to become very, very troublesome here if you're on the side of NIP. If you're a fan of NIP, they're looking like they might not be able to pick up this first game. Smitty, though, getting a little bit cocky here. Fresh off to the side. I think he could probably easily kill Fresh here. Benchfield does prevent the slow the first time. Does get jumped in on, though. And Smitty trying to kite them around here. Random one's even coming in. Looking for Fresh, who takes a lot of damage. But Smitty going to actually be taken down here. And that was even Dio trying to come in last second to pick up the assist. So again, now, Smitty getting a little bit too aggressive. Cost him his life. And he's obviously on that 40-second respawn timer. And you have to be careful in situations like this. When you have Baron and you can't really afford to die for your team, I mean, luckily for him, NIP weren't really in a position to push just yet. You can see they're heading up towards the top side. What the Fox picking up his Infinity Edge. He's just going to destroy Freeze if he gets the knockup, or even I'm so Fresh. I would not want to be Twitch here in this game. Alright, so he's still pushing bottom. He's got to be careful, though. He might get caught out in middle. And the rest of NIP looking for the hook on his Wiz will not land it. It does show their hand. It shows all 4 people up here. Now his Wiz getting a little bit aggressive. Trying to get a little bit of chip in. And he spots out Fresh, hits him hard. Just 2 auto attacks takes him down about half HP, and now Smitty has flash. He could look for the engage. The Lantern going to come in. The Tidal Wave as well. Won't get a knock up on a single one. No, it lands on Alex, and will they commit for it? Well, the Overload will come in, but Alex able to escape this one. The Flash Rune Prison comes in. They're looking for Alex here. Smitty tanking him up 1v4, but here goes the rest of his team. Kiki's looking for the kick on a freeze, and he's just distracted. Kicks him back into his team, and the knockup coming in. That is what the Fox picking up 2. And they're looking for number 3 here. Alex able to escape this one just barely, but Swizz with the slows on his auto attacks. It will be enough. Alex will get taken out as well, and that'll be a 1-for-3 trade. Great play by Smitty. Yeah, he did die, but he bought him 3 kills, and maybe has bought them an inhibitor, at least another turret potentially. As you can see, they're still going to try to barrel down middle. They kept their AD carry alive. Even Kawachard going in for a Thornmail here. Trying to survive the damage that obviously Swizz can do. 31 minutes in. This turret, it just will not last. It will just get demolished here. And you can see how quickly it goes down. And that was, wow, Kiki's going in a little bit too deep right there. The hook not going to land though. But they will still net themselves this inhibitor. And the pings are coming down. They're looking for a double teleport onto this pink, I think. They're looking to come in from behind them. Cabo going for the teleport. He will be spotted coming in towards the top side. Actually, he's going to rush in through middle here. Here comes Alexich as well. This could be the turnaround if they can pick up the kill. You see Cabo right behind him. Gets his own Zaitan. Alex going to be coming in with the ultimate as well right there. And it will land on his Swizz. Look for the burst, and they will get it. That'll be him getting taken out, but the knockup comes in last second. Alexich getting very low, but What the Fox will get down as well. And that's going to be Zaitan falling right after that. But Smitty coming in, gets the overload on a Kawachar. Not exactly the best target he wants to hit with it. And he's still forcing him back nonetheless here, and he should be able to pick up the kill. Cabo going to go down. So that will be a 2 for 2. Even with those teleports coming in, it doesn't really net them all the kills they need. And SKP, they can't really push anymore. There's really nothing for them to go for. Though they could push that top turret eventually, as you can see. Already have a mini wave pushing up to it. They have the rest of NIP back. But 22-20, 32 minutes in, and there's about a 7,000 gold here for SKP. Remember, they were behind majority of the game. But, you know, constantly taking those objectives, constantly picking off 1 or 2 people for NIP. Well, it's now netted them the lead. And looks like they won't commit for the turret, but as you can see, a lot of money to spend again back home at base. And then Kiki's picking up a Thornmail. Zaitan picking up the Aegis. I'm fresh going for the Black Cleaver. And the Death Cap is, well, it was done before that last fight for him, so you can see the damage he was able to do. Just he doesn't have the survivability. Even the Zonias isn't really giving him that extra leeway. And Smitty locks you down with the Rune Prison. It's just like, all right, well, goodbye, Fizz. Fresh gonna get caught out, goes straight in onto What the Fox. Look at the damage he's doing. And here comes Alex from the side as well. And the wind wall will stop Alex from landing anything, but the ultimate comes in on Swizz. Looking for the burst yet again, and he should go down for this one, but no, they're coming for What the Fox, but the hook comes in, it lands, and that is 1 kill so far here, but that will be a turnaround as they pick up 2. Kawachard might go down from this one. Kiki's going in a little bit too deep, gets the kick out of Kawachard right back into his friendly rise, and that will be a kill. Kiki's gonna go down. Alex so low on life. And that will be a 1 for 3 in favor of NIP, so they're able to pull something off right there. They're looking for Dragon as well, but there's Super Minions pushing down this middle lane. They have to be careful. They could lose an inhibitor turret. It looks like Alex will go back to base here, but look at Smitty coming up the side, full health, and he's looking for Dude, and you know what? This is gonna be easy for him to pick up. Actually, no, he won't get it just yet. He gets exhausted up. Alex is getting in the bush. Zaitan, if he spots him out, they're going to spot him. They're going to pick up the kill. They're going to stop the back. And they're going to pick up at least 1. They pick up an inhibitor, or a nexus turret, sorry, for themselves. And that will finally be, it looks like I'm fresh going back to base to clean this up. But either way, Dude won't escape this one. Zaitan secures that one. 2-2 and 16. So they pick up, what, 3 more kills? They pick up a nexus turret, which was kind of not even intentional. For losing 2 people, Swizz and Kiki's. Not a bad trade. No, did they lose What the Fox? I think they did lose What the Fox in that one. But now 34 minutes in, 25-23. Now we're running teleport on Smitty. Unluckily for their side though, he's not that great at split pushing. He's not that great at backdooring. Oh no, did they get both? Oh, they did! I just noticed that they eventually picked up the second with the help of Super Minions, so now the Nexus is completely exposed. And Smitty has the potential to backdoor. You need to see right now NIP ward up so many spots in the jungle to prevent this. From anyone just like walking through and hitting it. And look at that. Kawachar getting caught out using pretty much everything they can possibly on because they realize 5-on-4 man advantage. Unspresh can be forced to jump away from this one. It looks like he will escape, but now they can just shove middle. 48 seconds to go on Kawachar. They can just pick up the Nexus. The inhibitor will respawn. Zwizz gonna get caught out. And look at Alex all by himself popping the zone. He's trying to buy some time. Will have the lantern. He will escape this one. Freeze does get the kill on Zaitan eventually. And Smitty pushing that bottom lane still. Kiki's looking for a kick, gets it on the freeze. And looks like he goes for the kickback, but gets flayed back here, and the inhibitor has now come back up. Kiki's not getting in range, not getting the slow he needs. And Fresh has to be careful. We'll get the jump back. We'll survive here. Meantime, Zwiz pushing the middle inhibitor. Gonna get it back down again. Smitty pushing the bottom turret. Are they new for the finish? They have 14 seconds left on Combo Shard. And the hook will land on a Smitty, but won't actually do anything as Fresh picks up the kill on the Zwiz in the backside. You can see Freeze, very low on HP, gonna go down. And you know what? This is gonna be the end as well, as Alex is gonna be taken down here. Fresh gonna try to run away with the Guardian's Angel, but doesn't matter. That is gonna be here. SKP picking up the first map victory in this best of 3 in the semifinals here of the fall season. And honestly, a well-played game by both teams. It really was. It wasn't just, you know, SKP dominating. It was very close the entire time. Are they gonna finish it? Are they gonna finish it? They're not gonna. Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me NIP can come back from this. You see Kovacar fighting it out 1v2. Fresh just kind of dancing in and out of the fight. They do turn around. They're looking for the Nexus finish, and they will get it eventually. It took them a little bit longer, I guess, at the end, but still after 36 minutes, SKP gonna pick up the 1 map lead here in this best of 3. And honestly, really well done by both teams. I mean, we have Smitty at 9-5 and 8. We have Kiki's at 4-3 and 12. What the Fox at 8-9 and 12. You have Zwiz at 6-6 and 12, and Zaitan 2-3-17. It wasn't like anyone really stood out for their team. I mean, What the Fox kind of really did. I guess Smitty kind of did as well with the Flash Rune Prisons. But on the side of NIP, you have I'm So Fresh with 11 kills. You have the second person, Alex, at 7, and unfortunately, Freeze just couldn't really get going too well. He had 4 kills. He's a little bit behind on CS, but in the end, it didn't really matter too much. But that means, guys, we're going to go a quick little break here, just a quick little second so I can get some water and I can set up the actual giveaway they're going to be doing. But when we come back in about, say, 2-3 minutes, we'll be doing a couple of giveaways. Just make sure to stay tuned in for those. Actually, it depends on how long the break is between the first 2 games. I'll update you guys in chat, so just pay attention there, and we'll be back in just a few.